Good morning. It's Transformation Thursday, and you're noticing it's not just my face. We've got friends, and that's what this week is about, you guys. So, we are going to go into another event today with panels. And before I begin, I want to make sure you know if you're in the Transformation University, there's actually two classes today. At noon, there's a Facebook Live. And at 5, there's a Zoom. So check those out. I'll put the post below here. But you know, as a 55 plus family, we are over 2,700 of us already. But with that said, Steve, you and Dallas had this vision. And now what I love most is that we're all in here with the same heart, but different levels of whatever's going on in our life, right? And we range from 55 years young all the way up to another number. And the reason I wanted to do this is actually this week is kind of nostalgic for me. I'm actually going to be experiencing my 70th birthday, but this year as well. In October, Scott and I are having our 50th anniversary. So Scott said to me, "What do you want to do for your 70th?" And I said, "I think I want to be with my friends. So let me do panels all week. So I have a birthday party with all of you." So we're going to step in and we're going to have each one of them share, just as we've done the other days, you guys. What do they want more at this point in their life? And you know, every stage of our life, we seem to want a different thing, right? So you get to hear from, we're going to go with the 59 years young. What does that look like? And what does he think? So let's give it up for Jake Order.
How you guys doing today? This is it's an honor to be on here. Um, I've been with this program for a long time, but I haven't been successful with it for a long time. So it's kind of weird now that I'm getting to the point where I'm becoming successful with it, and along with that is coming something weird. There's a story that comes to mind when I was a lifelong New Jersey Devils fan, and when they first came along, they were not a good team. So when they finally made the playoffs, I remember, Mr. Devil, Kenny Danico saying, "Well, when we finally made the playoffs, we didn't know how to celebrate." So that's kind of where I'm at now. I don't know how to celebrate. So that's something I'm looking forward to learning how to do and adding into my future and stuff. And I made a big step tonight with when I was watching Wendy, she mentioned how if it's always good to give back. And I'm with a nonprofit, and I made a step tonight. The plaque that you see in the background over there, I got that a couple years ago, and it's been sitting in my closet for probably 2 years now. And just because I didn't know how to celebrate it, so finally I just said, "The heck with it." This is part of, I guess, the mindset's, pillar. So I put it up on the wall, and I guess that's my first step towards learning how to celebrate more. And that's kind of like what I want to do because I've always been the person that likes to be in the background, and that's pretty much what it says on that plaque back there is, the guy that sits in the background. So, that's basically what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to get healthier, more mobile than I have been, more flexible than I have been. And, that's pretty much what I'm doing now. I'm just trying to learn how to celebrate more and, and learn how to celebrate the little wins along the way. So that's pretty much it.
Whoa.
So,
Oh, Jake, I love it. I love it because really it isn't. There are so many seasons in our life before now that I find to be that they were so busy. Celebrating
yep.
isn't even on my radar at that point. I love that you're taking this next season to focus on that. It's very
Yeah.
cool, Jake.
It's very weird because I'm so, like I said, I'm a behind the scenes person. So because like I started at the same time, Scott French does, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows Scott French. But I started the same time as him, but the difference was he dove head first, and he's a leader. Where I kind of like to sit back and I like to cheer people on. Basically, that's what I get a lot of enjoyment out of cheering people on. So that's pretty much what I like doing. So
Cool. Well, there's a book about you. It's called Balcony People, and what a difference they make. The ones that cheer, the others that are up on stage. So never underestimate, Jake, that you're leading, but you're just leading in a different way because you stand out to me. You've been an encourager to me since day one.
I
So
appreciate
I,
that.
I appreciate your encouragement. We all need that, right? So that's cool. Very cool. Well, then we have another 79 years young on the table here too. And Sherry, tell us for you, what do you want more of at this point at 60 or 59 rather?
Yeah, I
59.
want to stay at 59 for a little while longer. No, thank you, Pam, for inviting me to the panel. I was surprised and honored because this is such an amazing group and I get so much from it. I really do. And so thank you. It's an honor to be able to be a part of this. So when you asked the question, what do I want more of? I thought that's a loaded question because there's a lot of things I want more of. So I had to really nail it down and think, well, I want more of this, more of that. And then I thought, you know what? It's really, I want more consistency with my health and weight loss journey because throughout my lifetime, I have struggled. I used to be a homemaker, a homeschool teacher, and I've always taken like a back seat because I'm too busy for this, too busy for that. And I'll start on my health journey, my weight loss journey. And then I'll get derailed, stresses or things come up, and I will default to going back to the 10 pounds I lost, gaining 15. And I'm tired of that. And last Friday, because my mom has some health issues right now, it's kind of derailing me and I'm being challenged. So I have to be consistent, give myself grace. And I was thinking in the morning, I have prayer time, devotion time. And last Friday, after spending time with my mom, I was just feeling so like defeated. I felt like, gosh, I didn't do all my workouts. I didn't do, planning my food. I kind of ate off plan. Um, and I was thinking to myself, more than craving that I didn't lose weight, I didn't do this. I felt in my heart, I want to be consistent more than anything else. I don't want to give up on myself this time. At this point in my life, my children are adults now. It's like I'm at a point where I'm going to do this and I could be a turtle in my own race, right? However long it takes. But I want to own my life and I want to be consistent with my nutrition, my mindset, and my fitness. And if I fall down, I'm going to get back up, but I'm not going to quit. So that's really what I want at this point in my life is just to be consistent and finish it and finish well. It's a journey.
Whoa. So not only you guys, do I hope you reach out to all of the people that are on our panel this week. Every one of them have a different heart, different way that they approach things. Sherry happens to be one of those, and I can relate to you, Sherry, because she's a caregiver to her mother, her elderly mother. So if any of you are wondering how to love yourself through that caregiving process, make sure reach out to Sherry or myself because Sherry, I know what you're going through with mom
Yes.
and finding your way through all that, right?
Yes.
That's another season when our parents become like a role reversal, right? And we become the parents to the parents.
Exactly.
So
Mm-hmm.
thank you for sharing that, sweet one. You're
Thank
amazing.
you. Thank you.
We're gonna leap up what 6 more years. We're gonna head to 65 years young, and that would be Valiant Val. And Val, what do you want more of at this point at
Well,
65?
like Sherry said, that was a loaded question. And I find it super interesting how we've had this is the third panel this week, and how each panel has had common ground with each other. And so when I share what I've prepared, you'll understand, Jake likes to be in the background and supporting others. And, Sherry's a caregiver and wants to be more consistent and take care of herself. But I thought about this quote I'd heard recently, one of my quotes. You have to be before you can do, and you have to do before you can have. So the question was, what do I want more of in life? What do I want to have, essentially, correct?
Yes.
So instead of focusing on what I want more of, I sort of flipped it and went backwards with that. So I want to focus on who I want to be, and then on what I want to do, and then what I can have. So I'm going to get really personal here, super, super personal. What does that mean to me? I'm basically a very spiritual person. Like Sherry mentioned, she starts her day reading God's word and praying, and that's how I start my day too, because I want more of him in my life. That's the bottom line, is I want more of him and less of me. Um, and that's how I learn how to be. And from being, I learn what I want to do and how that spins into what I want more of. Um, I think of the greatest commandment ever given to us is that we're to love our neighbor as ourselves. And that means I have to love myself. And that's where I have failed. I have not ever really truly loved myself. And through my journey with the DDPY this last year, I realized that, and I've taken steps to correct that. And so as I learn to love myself, I can love others more. And as I love others more, then I'm doing what God wants me to do. And that's basically it. And as I want to focus on doing more for him, I have to take care of myself. So the three pillars of DDPY, mindset, fitness, and nutrition. Like DDP says, he's a Ferrari, only he has 998,000 miles on his body. So, we're at that age where we're starting to notice, we need a bit more maintenance, or we need to, improve the fuel we're putting into our Ferrari, and just basically taking care of ourselves. And that's being consistent and learning how to fuel our bodies with the best foods, to keep moving. Motion is lotion, just to keep our bodies strong so that it can work at its fullest potential. So basically, what I want most of is the time to live my best life moving forward, time to have my health span catch up with my lifespan, and that I can serve God for the rest of the time I have.
Wow.
So it's a little different, but that's where my heart was.
Wow.
Powerful. As a matter of fact, seriously,
That's awesome.
that is right at the bottom line. And that particular scripture, love your neighbor as yourself. How would this world become? The whole world would be so much different if that was true, that we could love ourselves enough that we actually knew what that meant. So Val, I love that your concept is going to, the more you own how fearfully and wonderfully you're made, Val, then you're turning that around and you are so cheering everybody else on. And I love your quotes. Just for the record, if you aren't following Val, she just quotes every day. That's absolutely fabulous. And
I love you.
living them. Yeah, you watch those too, and you're living, Val. So thank you. Oh my word, that was deep, and that was powerful. Okay, and then we are going to leap 75 years young, and this woman motivates the socks off of me, because
Yes.
she puts the standard and what that would look like at 75 years young. So Dianne, we're all looking forward to find out, what do you want more of, other than the obvious, which you like those guys to finish redoing your kitchen, the electrician, everybody show. Other than that obvious challenge, what would you like more of at 75?
I never even thought of that when I saw your message. It was like the first thing that came to my mind was, I want more hair. So if anybody out there has any supplements or something they're taking, please private message me. But that was the very first thing I thought of. And the other thing was, God, I'm really looking forward to doing this thing. Usually I'm like really scared and nervous, but the more you put yourself out there, the easier it gets. And anyway, so it was more hair. And then I really wrestled with this probably 40 years ago. I wrote this little poem, and it started out, and I didn't even know if I should share it, but because when Val shared, I was like, okay, I'll just share this. I looked in my Bible to see if I could find the answer to my question, who am I? And it's been this journey. And I discovered that there's only one life, and we're all a part of that life. And God is love. When you said, I have to love myself. That's who God is. He's love. And we're all one family. Anyway, so I'm working on that, just learning, just continuing to learn and just be, just be, enjoy his presence, be his presence. Anyway, then the other thing, several things. I want to learn how to dance. I found in our little balancing group, I did this thing where I was trying to dance and put it to exercise. And I just think for seniors, that would just be awesome, a fun way to move. And you have this neat music going on. I'll be honest, when I started DDPY, I wasn't interested. The music really turned me off. But I stuck with it, and eventually they maybe subconsciously got the message, because the new workouts that they do don't have that. I don't know what kind of music that was, but anyway. And, when I started, I didn't even know that you were to ink what your goals are. And I did a post with my goals. And I felt like today I need to share that I signed up to be a DDPY instructor probably a year and a half ago. And I've had so many interruptions. So I'm just putting it out there in the universe. That's a goal that I have, because when I started, I saw no person my age. I didn't see Ted Evans. I didn't see Patricia Crane. And later when I did, I actually thought she was younger than me. And, but it's so helpful to me to know that there's these people older than me that are doing this. And so I want to be that for others. I want to encourage others. And it's just a personal challenge of mine to be an instructor. Anything that I do related to this physical stuff, it's just me wanting to challenge myself. And when you challenge yourself and you see you're making progress, like Jake said, it's like, oh man, that's something you can celebrate. It's fun. So anyway, I think that's it for now.
You are the sweetest person. Oh my gosh, Diane. You and I have been on many different interviews together, and I'm always in awe at how casual you feel, like you're nervous or something, and yet I'm always like, she delivers with such casual and so real. I absolutely love it. And really, I can't wait for you to get certified and then ultimately do one at the uh performance center, so we get it on our app. How many others would love
that? That's crazy,
Absolutely.
but that's a goal of mine. And Steve, if you're watching this, yeah, no, I tried to contact him because, like, Pam's a fast track coach.
Yeah.
Steve, if you're listening to me, because we haven't been able to connect, I want a fast track instructor coach is what I want. Maybe when the kitchen gets done, I'll be able to get back to it. But anyway, Val, I saw your finger up.
Yeah.
Did you want to say something, Val?
Val's headed to both, right? Fast track coaching and being a trainer. So she's already right in there with Diane running that direction. So
Val is.
yeah, she's
Oh,
running.
awesome. I didn't know that.
She's got
Good job, ladies.
I know, it's so cool. And honestly, so I've been certified fast track coach for now about two years. I would have never had time to do anything but what I'm doing with fast track coaching. I've been in 4 different time zones the entire time coaching. I've never once met one person that I've coached this entire time face to face, right? But it's powerful, and our family needs, I'm telling you, you 55 plus family, you got to know we need more of us becoming fast track coaches and trainers, because there's a whole element of people that are waiting to see somebody that looks just like them, right? And our same age groups, right? So do, and there is a sale going on right now. I can't tell. Do any of you remember what it is for the trainers?
$100 off.
Yeah. Yeah. So I should put that in. I'll put that in too to this so that you know this would be a good time if you're thinking about specifically being a trainer. That's the one that gets $100 off right now.
No, I think I like fast track coach too.
No,
Really?
nope. I'm sure that one because I already had someone ask me and I checked it out.
Oh, okay.
So no, but still for the trainers, that's a phenomenal deal. So
I've already paid.
yeah,
I've already paid.
there you go. Throw the money over the fence, and now you got to get over.
I got to do it. Thank you for letting me share, Pam. I
Oh my
appreciate it.
word! Seriously, this is powerful. I wish I could have all of you on every single day because our family is growing because of all of you. Honestly, it is. They need to see different personalities, different backgrounds, different everything that they can relate to. And because you do all do things within our 55 plus family, you guys are inspiring people to keep bringing more people. And so we're headed on up. It's just been a steady growth since day one with this group. So thankful that Steve, you and Dallas had the vision for this because it's powerful. And love you guys tons. I can't thank you enough for just saying yes. It's like I get these answers back. Yes, I'll do it. I'm thinking, wow, I'm not even sending you guys a check, right? It's like no check in the mail. I don't get one either for this from DDPY, but we are a family together, brothers and sisters for sure. So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Love you tons, you guys. Thank you for doing this, and we will.
Love you too.
Everybody,
Thank you.
Good seeing you all.
yeah,
Thank
Good
you.
seeing you all.
Good
yeah,
seeing you all too. Thanks for sharing.
yeah, and follow these people, you guys. They're worth
Mhm.
it. Love you.
Love you. Happy birthday.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
kind of fun. Thank you, you guys.